Hello, I'd like to make a reservation for dinner this weekend.
Good morning. Thank you for calling the Silver Spoon. I'd be happy to help you with a reservation. Could you tell me what day and time you're looking for?
I'm hoping to book a table for Saturday evening around 7 p.m. if possible.
Let me check our availability for Saturday at 7 p.m. By the way, when you say book a table, that's just another way of saying make a reservation. We use that phrase quite often in restaurants.
Oh, I see. So booking a table and making a reservation mean the same thing?
Exactly. They're interchangeable expressions. Now, regarding Saturday at 7 p.m., that's a peak time for us. We're quite busy then. Would you be able to come in a bit earlier or later?
What do you mean by peak time?
Peak time refers to our busiest hours when most people want to dine. Typically, Fridays and Saturdays between 6:30 p.m. and 8:30 p.m. are our peak times. During these hours, the restaurant is usually fully booked.
I understand now. Well, it's for a special occasion, so I'd really prefer 7 p.m., but I could push it to 7:30 p.m. if necessary.
Let me see if 7:30 p.m. would work. Yes, I do have an opening at 7:30 p.m. How many people will be in your party?
In my party? What does that mean exactly?
Your party refers to the group of people who will be dining together. Essentially, I'm asking how many people will be coming with you to the restaurant.
Thank you for explaining. There will be 4 people in my party. It's for my parents' anniversary celebration.
That's wonderful. A table for 4 at 7:30 p.m. on Saturday for an anniversary celebration. Now, would you prefer a table near the window or something more private?
I think my parents would appreciate a more intimate setting. What do you mean by intimate setting?
An intimate setting refers to a more private, quiet, and cozy arrangement. We have some tables that are set apart from the main dining area with softer lighting and less noise, which creates a more romantic and personal atmosphere.
That sounds perfect for an anniversary dinner. I definitely prefer an intimate setting then.
Excellent choice. We have a lovely corner table in our garden room that would be perfect. It's set apart from other tables and overlooks our small garden with fairy lights. Would you like me to put you down for that table?
Put me down for that table? I'm not familiar with that expression.
I apologize for the confusion. To put you down for means to reserve or allocate something for you. So when I ask if I should put you down for that table, I'm asking if I should reserve that specific table for your party.
Yes, please put us down for the garden room corner table. That sounds lovely.
Perfect. I've reserved the corner table in the garden room for 4 people at 7:30 p.m. this Saturday. May I have your name and a contact number for the reservation?
My name is Emily Johnson, and my number is 5551234 567.
Thank you, Miss Johnson. Now, is there anything else I should know about your visit? Any dietary restrictions or special requests I should make a note of?
What kinds of special requests can I make?
Special requests can include many things. Dietary restrictions like vegetarian, vegan, or gluten-free meals, allergies we should be aware of, accessibility needs, special occasions like birthdays or anniversaries that might warrant a complimentary dessert or special message, or even specific seating preferences beyond what we've already discussed.
Thank you for the detailed explanation. Yes, I do have a special request. My father is allergic to shellfish, so that's something the kitchen should be aware of. And since it's their 30th anniversary, it would be wonderful if the restaurant could do something special to mark the occasion.
I'll definitely make a note about the shellfish allergy. That's very important for us to know in advance. As for the anniversary celebration, we can arrange for a complimentary champagne toast and a special dessert with happy anniversary written on the plate. Would that be suitable?
That sounds perfect. What do you mean by a champagne toast?
A champagne toast is when we serve everyone in your party a glass of champagne specifically for raising your glasses together to celebrate a special occasion. In this case, your parents' anniversary. It's a traditional way to mark a special moment and offer good wishes. The toast part actually refers to the act of raising glasses in honor of someone or something, not the bread you have for breakfast.
I love that idea. My parents would be delighted with a champagne toast. Is there anything else I should know about the reservation process?
Yes, there are a few policies I should mention. We have a 15-minute grace period for reservations. If you're running late, please give us a call to hold your table. Otherwise, we may give it to walk-ins after the grace period expires.
What's a grace period and what are walk-ins?
Good questions. A grace period is a short amount of extra time we allow before considering a reservation as a no-show. In our case, we'll hold your table for 15 minutes past your reservation time. Walk-ins are customers who come to the restaurant without a reservation, hoping to get a table. If reserved tables aren't claimed within the grace period, we sometimes offer them to people who have walked in without reservations.
That makes sense. I'll make sure we arrive on time or call if we're running late. Is there a cancellation policy I should be aware of as well?
Yes, we do have a cancellation policy. We ask that you notify us at least 24 hours in advance if you need to cancel your reservation. For Saturday night bookings, which are in high demand, we actually require a credit card to hold the reservation, and there's a $25 per person cancellation fee if you cancel with less than 24 hours notice.
I see. What does in high demand mean exactly?
When something is in high demand, it means many people want it, and it's difficult to obtain because it's very popular. In this case, Saturday evening reservations at our restaurant are highly sought after and fill up quickly, which is why we have stricter policies for them. It's essentially another way of describing those peak times I mentioned earlier.
I understand that won't be a problem. We're definitely coming. Do you need my credit card information now to hold the reservation?
Yes, please. It's just to secure your booking, and you won't be charged unless you fail to show up without notice or cancel with less than 24 hours notice. What do you mean by secure your booking?
Actually, I was going to ask you that. What does secure the booking mean?
Securing the booking means guaranteeing or confirming the reservation. By providing your credit card details, you're essentially telling us that you're serious about the reservation. And it allows us to hold that table specifically for you with confidence that you'll show up. It's a common practice for restaurants, especially during busy periods.
Thanks for explaining. My credit card number is 41122222333344444. Expiration date 5/27. And the security code is 123.
Thank you for providing that information. I've entered it into our system, and your reservation is now confirmed. Just to be clear, this card is only for holding the reservation and won't be charged unless there's a last-minute cancellation or no-show.
Perfect. By the way, what's the dress code at your restaurant?
We have a business casual dress code. Do you know what business casual means in terms of restaurant attire?
I'm not entirely sure. Could you explain what business casual entails?
Of course. Business casual is a style of dress that's less formal than business attire, but still neat and professional. For men, this typically means slacks or nice jeans, no holes or tears, a collared shirt like a polo or button-up, and closed tweed shoes, no sneakers or sandals. For women, it could be a casual dress, skirt, or nice pants with a blouse or similar attire. We don't require jackets or ties, but we do ask that guests avoid very casual items like shorts, t-shirts, flip-flops, or athletic wear.
Thank you for the detailed explanation. That's helpful to know so we can dress appropriately. Is there parking available at the restaurant?
Yes, we offer both valet parking and self-parking options. Valet parking is complimentary with validation, and self-parking is available in the garage next door at a rate of $5 for the first 3 hours with validation.
What does validation mean in this context?
Validation refers to the process where we stamp or mark your parking ticket to provide you with a discount or, in the case of our valet service, make it complimentary. Essentially, by dining at our restaurant, you get your parking ticket validated, which reduces or eliminates the parking fee. You'll need to bring your parking ticket into the restaurant for us to validate it before you leave.
That's good to know. Thank you. I think we'll use the valet service since it's a special occasion. One more question. Do you accommodate dietary preferences beyond allergies? My mother prefers vegetarian.
Absolutely. We have several vegetarian options on our regular menu, and our chef is always happy to make modifications to certain dishes to accommodate dietary preferences. Would you like me to make a note about your mother's vegetarian preference?
Yes, please do. What do you mean by modifications?
Modifications are changes or adjustments made to standard menu items. For example, if there's a pasta dish that normally contains chicken, a modification would be to prepare it without the chicken and perhaps add extra vegetables instead. Our chef can modify many dishes to remove meat or animal products, substitute ingredients due to allergies, or adjust spice levels to suit individual tastes.
That's excellent. Yes, please note that my mother is vegetarian. Do I need to order or select our meals in advance, or do we choose when we arrive?
You'll choose your meals when you arrive. Our full menu will be available to your party. However, if you're interested, I can send you a link to our current menu so you can browse it beforehand. Many guests like to look over the menu in advance, especially for special occasions.
What does browse mean in this context?
To browse means to look through something casually or leisurely without necessarily searching for anything specific. When I suggest you might want to browse the menu in advance, I'm saying you might want to look through all the options beforehand to get familiar with what's available. This can make the decision process easier when you're at the restaurant, especially for a special occasion when you want everything to go smoothly.
I see. Yes, I would appreciate it if you could send me the menu link. That way we can browse it before arriving and have some idea of what we might want to order.
Excellent. I'll send the menu link to your phone via text message. The menu is updated seasonally, but the current version will give you a good idea of our offerings. Our chef's specialties are marked with a star, and those tend to be the most popular dishes.
What do you mean by seasonally?
When I say our menu is updated seasonally, I mean that we change some of our offerings based on the time of year and which ingredients are at their freshest and best quality during that season. For example, in summer, we might feature more fresh berries and tomatoes, while in autumn, we might incorporate more squash and root vegetables. This ensures that we're using the highest quality, in-season ingredients and provides variety for our regular customers.
That makes a lot of sense. I appreciate restaurants that use fresh, seasonal ingredients. Is there anything else I should know about the reservation or the restaurant before we arrive?
Just a couple more things. We do have live piano music on Saturday evenings from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., which adds to the ambiance, but still allows for comfortable conversation. Also, if you'd like to order a special cake or have flowers delivered to the table for the anniversary, we can coordinate that with at least 48 hours notice.
What does ambiance mean?
Ambiance refers to the atmosphere or mood of a place, the overall feeling created by the environment. In a restaurant context, ambiance includes elements like lighting, music, decor, noise level, and even the spacing between tables. When I mention that the piano music adds to the ambiance, I mean it contributes to creating a pleasant, sophisticated atmosphere without being too loud or distracting.
Thank you for explaining. The piano music sounds lovely. I think I would like to arrange for flowers at the table. How does that work exactly?
We work with a local florist and can arrange for a bouquet or centerpiece to be at your table when you arrive. You can either select from standard options like roses in various colors or seasonal mixed arrangements, or if you have specific flowers in mind, we can request those as well. The cost of the flowers will be added to your final bill. Would you like me to send you our floral options along with the menu link?
That would be wonderful. What's a centerpiece exactly?
A centerpiece is a decorative item placed in the center of a table. In a restaurant setting, it's typically a floral arrangement, candle, or other decorative element designed to enhance the table's appearance without obstructing the view across the table or taking up too much space needed for dining. For special occasions like anniversaries, we often create more elaborate centerpieces with flowers, candles, and sometimes personalized elements like a small card with the couple's names and anniversary year.
I'd love to have a centerpiece with my parents' favorite flowers, which are lilies and roses. Is that something you could arrange?
Absolutely. A centerpiece with lilies and roses would be beautiful. Would you prefer a specific color scheme, or should we use a variety of colors?
I think white lilies with red roses would be perfect, as those are their wedding colors. Could you also include a small happy 30th anniversary card with it?
That sounds beautiful, and yes, we can definitely include a happy 30th anniversary card with the centerpiece. I'll make all the arrangements with our florist. There will be an additional charge of approximately $75 for this custom centerpiece, which will be added to your final bill. Is that acceptable?
Yes, that's fine. What do you mean by additional charge?
An additional charge is an extra cost beyond the standard price of your meal. In this case, the $75 is the extra amount you'll pay for the custom floral arrangement, which is separate from the cost of your food and drinks. When I say it will be added to your final bill, I mean that when you pay for your meal at the end of your dining experience, this flower expense will be included on that same bill.
I understand now, thank you. The flowers will be a lovely surprise for my parents, so the additional charge is worth it.
I'm sure they'll be delighted. We'll make sure everything is perfect for such a special milestone. Now, is there anything else you'd like to know or any other special arrangements you'd like to make for the evening?
I think we've covered everything. Just to confirm, we have a table for 4 in the garden room at 7:30 p.m. this Saturday with a shellfish allergy and vegetarian preference noted, plus a floral centerpiece of white lilies and red roses with an anniversary card.
That's correct. Everything is confirmed and all your special requests have been noted in our system. We're looking forward to helping you celebrate this special occasion. If you think of any other questions or need to make changes, please don't hesitate to call us. We recommend arriving about 5-10 minutes before your reservation time.
Thank you so much for your help. I appreciate your thoroughness in explaining everything. We're looking forward to the dinner.
You're very welcome. That's what we're here for. We want to ensure your experience with us is exceptional from the first point of contact. I'll send those menu and floral links to your phone shortly. We look forward to welcoming you and your family this Saturday.
Perfect. I just thought of one more question. If our plans change and we need to modify our reservation, what's the best way to do that?
What do you mean by modify our reservation?
I mean, if we need to change something about our booking, like the time, date, or number of people coming.
I see. If you need to make any changes to your reservation, such as changing the time, date, or party size, the best way is to call us directly at least 24 hours in advance. For minor adjustments like adding one person or shifting the time slightly, we can usually accommodate those changes if you give us notice. For major changes like switching to a different day, we'd need to check availability again, as we might be fully booked on the new date. Remember that Saturday evenings fill up quickly, so the sooner you can inform us of any needed changes, the better we can accommodate your needs.
That makes sense. I don't anticipate any changes, but it's good to know the process just in case. By the way, do you have a corkage fee if we wanted to bring a special bottle of wine that has sentimental value to my parents?
Yes, we do allow guests to bring their own wine for special occasions, but there is a corkage fee. Do you know what a corkage fee is?
I've heard the term before, but I'm not entirely sure what it means.
A corkage fee is a charge that restaurants impose when guests bring their own bottle of wine rather than purchasing from the restaurant's wine list. The fee covers the service of opening and serving the wine, providing appropriate glassware, and compensates the restaurant for not purchasing their wine. Our corkage fee is $35 per bottle, and we limit it to 2 bottles per party. If the wine has special sentimental value for your parents' anniversary, that would be a lovely touch.
Thank you for explaining. The wine was from their honeymoon, so it does have special meaning. I think we'll bring just 1 bottle and pay the corkage fee. Should I mention this when we arrive?
Yes, that would be perfect. Just inform your server when you're seated that you've brought a special bottle for the occasion. They'll handle it with care, open it properly, and provide appropriate glassware. Wine from their honeymoon is indeed a meaningful addition to an anniversary celebration. I'll make a note in your reservation about the wine as well, so our staff is prepared.
Wonderful. What type of glassware do you provide? I want to make sure it will showcase the wine properly.
What do you mean by showcase the wine?
I mean, I want to make sure the glasses are appropriate for the type of wine we're bringing to ensure the best taste and experience.
I understand now. We provide high-quality Riedel glassware that's specific to different wine varieties. We have appropriate glasses for red wines like Bordeaux, Burgundy, or Pinot Noir, as well as specialty glasses for white wines, champagne, and dessert wines. If you let me know what type of wine you're bringing, for example, if it's a Cabernet Sauvignon or a Chardonnay, I can ensure that the proper glassware is ready for your table. Different glass shapes can indeed enhance the aromatic qualities and taste experience of specific wine varieties.
It's a French Bordeaux red wine. I'm glad to hear you have proper glassware for it.
Excellent choice for a special occasion. We definitely have the proper Bordeaux glasses, which have a broader bowl to allow the wine to breathe and enhance its complex flavors. I'll make a note to have these glasses ready for your table. Is there a specific temperature you'd prefer the wine to be served at, or would you like our sommelier to advise on that?
What's a sommelier?
A sommelier is a trained and knowledgeable wine professional who specializes in all aspects of wine service, wine and food pairing, and wine storage. Our sommelier has extensive training in wine varieties, regions, and proper serving techniques. They can offer recommendations for wine pairings with your meal and ensure that your special bottle is served at the optimal temperature and properly decanted if needed. Think of them as a wine expert who can enhance your dining experience through their specialized knowledge.
That sounds fantastic. I'm not very knowledgeable about wine, so I'd appreciate if your sommelier could advise on the proper temperature and whether it needs to be decanted. What does decanted mean, by the way?
Decanting is the process of pouring wine from its bottle into another container called a decanter before serving. There are two main reasons for decanting. First, with older wines, it helps separate the wine from any sediment that might have formed in the bottle over time. Second, exposing the wine to oxygen can help open up the wine, allowing its aromas and flavors to develop more fully. The decanter is typically a glass vessel with a wide base, which increases the wine's surface area exposed to air. For an older Bordeaux like yours, decanting can make a significant difference in the tasting experience.
I see. The bottle is about 30 years old, so it sounds like decanting would be beneficial. I'll definitely want the sommelier's assistance with that.
Absolutely. A 30-year-old Bordeaux is quite special and will definitely benefit from proper decanting. That's actually the same age as your parents' marriage. How fitting. I'll note in your reservation that you'll be bringing a 30-year-old Bordeaux that will need decanting, and I'll ensure our sommelier is available to assist you. They'll handle it with a care such a special bottle deserves and can share some insights about the wine's characteristics as well.
That's perfect. I think we've covered everything now. Thank you so much for all your help and for explaining the restaurant terminology. It's been very educational.
You're very welcome. I'm happy to have been able to help with your reservation and explain some restaurant terminology along the way. We're looking forward to welcoming you and your parents this Saturday at 7:30 p.m. for their special anniversary celebration. All your requests have been noted, including the floral arrangement, wine service, and dietary preferences. If you have any other questions before Saturday, please don't hesitate to call us. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to Saturday. Have a great day as well.
Before you go, would you like me to send you a confirmation email with all the details of your reservation? That way you'll have everything in writing for your reference.
What does for your reference mean?
For your reference means for you to refer back to or check later if needed. In this case, having the reservation details in an email would give you something to look at if you need to confirm any details before your visit. It's essentially information kept for future consultation or verification.
Yes, a confirmation email would be great for my reference. My email address is emilyjohnson@email.com.
Perfect. I've sent a confirmation email to emilyjohnson@email.com with all the details of your reservation, including the date, time, special requests, and our cancellation policy. You should receive it within the next few minutes. The email also includes our address, contact information, and a link to directions to help you find us easily. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
That covers everything. Thank you again for all your help.
It's been my pleasure. We're all looking forward to making your parents' anniversary celebration special. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you on Saturday at 7:30 p.m.